What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be having a very interesting video because we're going to be unlocking a second 97 overall power-up pass. It's about to get real glitchy. I'm going to let you guys know in the future what we're going to be doing with that, but obviously we're going to be kind of holding off on a couple cards. Some of you guys have been telling me the cards that you would love to see. I got some stuff really good in store for you for what we're going to be planning for our teams, but pretty much the first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we should get the collectible right now for the thing there, for the journey token. Now, the journey situation is later because there's going to be one more journey before you can actually get something for it. Right here, you're going to see that we're going to unlock the other 97 overall power-up pass, and pretty much that's 230 daily objectives. I've been stressing to you guys how important it is if you're going to be playing MUT and you are like, you know, you're really like a MUT-head type dude, that no matter what's going on, you try to sign in every day, win 2 games, and open a pack. Typically, it's not the 2 games. You might, you know, in certain cases, you got to win 3. I've notified you guys back in October once I figured it out when I lost a couple days. So for those of you guys that are new to the channel, you're probably like, yo, how am I not getting my daily objectives? Well, it could be an issue with it, but for the most part, you buy the pack first and then you go and win the 2 games. Sometimes you get lucky and it counts. Sometimes you got to win the 3rd. All right, so now we're going to have 2 97 overall power passes. I'm going to explain to you exactly what's going on with that. We also get the Journey 3 completion token. Now, depending on, you know, how your schedule is and things like that, it may take you a little bit longer, or you may have already done this. The issue with this is pretty much with Weekend League and all the other things that go on, we have to we got to partition our time because you can't spend all day playing Madden. It'll drive you crazy. So you're not going to do that. So what I do is I like kind of space it out because Weekend League takes a lot out of you, bro. If you play all 25 games, which I try to do if I can week to week, it takes a lot out of you. So with that going on, it's hard to go ahead and get all these other things done. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to kind of partition it. But it's very important that you get these things done because later on, what happens is, when everything is all said and done and it's completed, regardless of what they give you for the journey or whatever, it always turns out to be something that we can make into more. So whatever they give us after we do the 4th journey, you know, if it's a card, whatever it is, it's going to be worth a certain value. We're going to be able to do certain things with it. So I know people are like, yeah, bro, you know, it doesn't really matter. I'm not grinding it like that. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to grind it, that's fine. But, you know, it's one more completion token left, and it's just the boost. Whatever they give you is just going to be a boost to your actual team. So, you know, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to actually get it done. And also, the journey is not one of those things that is relatively difficult. You could gotta run through it with no issue. It's not like, if you guys are taking a look at the other challenges, like as far as like the Combine, you'll notice that some of the games are going on forever. It's like, yo, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to pick my mom's up. It's way too much stuff going on. The journey tends to be like, yo, you know, get 4 tackles in the game for the most part, and then you have other side things you can do to get the stars. So that is something that you guys should kind of look into to make sure that you're taking advantage of things that are to come. All right, now let's go take a look at the item binder. I explained to you guys why I actually bought I bought back the 97 overall Deion Sanders, and I took away the power pass from him early, just in case when everything is all said and done, his price raises even slightly. Because while his price is low, that's when you need to be on it. You can't be trying to run around later like, yo, bro, yeah, I'm going to try to get it now. You see, because afterwards, when people realize what we're doing, that's when everybody tries to figure out, like, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. You know, maybe we should start doing it. So what happens is people start to raise the prices of certain cards. If you get rid of them when the market is overwhelmingly ridiculous, you're going to make out like me. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys got Deion for $375. I think we were able to get him for like $398 or whatever. We got him for under $400K. When he was released, he was upwards of like $700K. So however that works out, this is what's going to happen. Most of us are going to have like 97 overall power passes. If you just got the game, obviously you got a lot of daily challenges to do to catch up. If you had the game early and you still weren't able to do certain things, that could be an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, you know, what the protocol is going to be. I don't think EA is going to go back and grant people things that, you know, if you played and won exactly 2 games and you opened a pack from the store and it gave you a daily objective pack, I'm pretty sure they probably would be able to register that, but I don't know what they're going to do as far as going back and giving guys daily objectives. I've never seen them do that. I don't think that that's something that's going to happen. So now, with both of these being unlocked, a lot of you guys are saying to me, all right, Gmia, what's the plan? Well, the plan is this. We're going to wait it out. Okay, we're not trying. Listen, bro, this is the biggest thing about it. There's really no 97 right now that's like, oh my God, I gotta get that guy. Like, he's raw. Like, Vita Vea, seriously, bro? Like, are you kidding me? No, we're not doing that. So that's not something that we're worried about right now. What we're doing is we're planning for the future of what's going to be happening. So this is what happens, right? When you go over to quality and you start taking a look at some of the cards that are available, and you're just like, yo, you just want to see what's up, you'll notice that a lot of these cards that are there, at one point they were extremely ridiculously overpriced, and then now everything is just really, really low. All right? The reasoning behind that is very, very simple. Most of these cards right now, the value of them are going to be overtaken by the 97s that's going to be getting dropped very soon. Like, look at the Ultimate Legend Palomalu. For you guys that are running around using him, you know, he goes 95, he goes to a 98 speed. If you got like the Steelers come, he'll go to a 99. But he doesn't play as well as we all wanted him to play, but we all wanted Palomalu. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all wanted it. He is like, all right, here you go. And we like, all right, nah, we good. Go ahead, keep that. That's what's going on with a lot of the cards, and people are seeing that they're not playing the way that they're supposed to. So if you start to analyze what you should be doing right now, you should be planning for whatever comes next. You know, some of you guys were unhappy with the Combine promo. We never got CJ2K, blah, 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 all that good stuff. All right, cool. What are we doing next, though? You see what I'm saying? Like, you can argue about everything that's going on, but what are we doing at this point to get our teams better? What are we doing to prepare for it? And this is what you should be doing. Now, if you haven't grinded to MUT level 90, you're going to want to go ahead and check out the grinding video that I put out right here on YouTube. It's helped so many people, and a lot of you guys are really starting to understand the way that MUT works. As far as building your team, no money spent, it may be a little bit harder to go ahead and buy back cards depending on how lucky you got with the free cards that you get. If you've been getting free cards and you know, pretty much you've been making out with those packs, you play missions, or you did the Madden Ultimate 10, like, you've done every part of the promo, you should be able to afford 300K. Like, if you've been grinding every promo, the one thing you guys can't say, for the most part, like, some of the promos, they did kind of mess up and not give us back nats, and then, you know, the community got together, notified them like, listen, bro, this right here, we ain't doing this. EA is like, all right, cool, these dudes are standing together. We're gonna have to give them back, you know, the 3 players as nats, or however many players go into the set as nats, and the actual card, which is why Deion Sanders' set right now, at first, was very, very lucrative, but now it's like it's a joke because Deion Sanders' price is so low. All right, so with the way that it's working out right now, when you look at these 97s, right, a lot of them are obviously theme builders, but we know going forward with the Ultimate Legends, they're probably going to be 97s. With the Promo Masters, more than likely they're going to be 98s with the Promo Masters. All right, so if that turns out to be what it is, all right, and they drop something on a weekend and it's like, yo, I want that Ultimate Legend, you should be able to successfully get any of those cards you want for free as soon as it drops. The same way that we got Denzel Ward before everybody got him. We just put the 96 overall power pass in there, had him right away, even before he was auctionable. Deion Sanders, as soon as he dropped, bam, throw the pass in there. And then you go back later and you see how the value drops, and then you keep moving it up, because what happens is you save that 200, that 300K by getting the player for free initially, and then you go back. And then remember, while you're doing that, you're still grinding out. So these are some of the players that are available now. None of these players tickle my fancy, bro. Like, none of them do. It's a situation where it's like, all right, what are we doing? Like, for us to go ahead right now and say, look, any of these cards are worth our 97 overall power pass right now would be foolish. Now, here goes the other thing that goes on, because you guys made some interesting points, right? Some of you guys buy packs regularly. So you guys are like, yo, what if we go out, they release new cards, we buy a pack from the store, and we pull the new 97 Ultimate Legend or whatever? What do we do then? It's very, very simple. You sell the card. Because when you buy when you buy packs on the day that a card is released, that's the highest sale price. Unless for whatever reason later on you need that card in a power-up path, that's the highest sell price of the card. So you always sell the card. And I've been saying that for a very, very long time. I know that in all the videos where I'll be showing you guys, like, look, we got this guy for free, bam, bam, bam. Most of you guys are starting to understand it. I don't tell you guys every time, you know, if you're buying packs to sell the card, because I thought that you would understand that. If you go and you already have the card, there's no need for you to have 2. You can't do nothing with 2. You sell it immediately, because no matter what happens, if you have to buy the card back, the price is going to decrease anyway. So, for instance, if you pull Jamal Adams, let's just go back a little bit. You pull Jamal Adams when the Team of the Year is released. He's going for like 600, 700K. You also have a 96 overall power pass, and Jamal Adams is already powered up in your lineup. You would use your 96 overall power pass and just get him instantly, and if you pulled him in the pack that you bought, he sold the same day. There is nothing else to talk about. Don't ask me like, yo, Gmia, should we sell him? Don't waste your time asking me, because we already know he got to get sold. And then by the time somebody responds to you, or if I get to see the comment and I respond, his price has already dropped 150, 200K, because you guys got to be able to make those moves. So the importance of these 97 overall power pass, bro, it's immense. Bro, it's ridiculously, like, it's so ridiculous how important these things are. You guys have to make the decision. Now, remember, we never jumped on the Ray Lewis bandwagon. And I told you guys, I'm like, you know what? I don't really know, because I'm not really feeling them like that, bro. Like Shazier and Patrick Willis, for me, they handle their business. So even if Ray Lewis is really, really good, I can't see myself thinking that he's that dominant that I got to use a power pass on him. But that's me. If you guys are a Raven theme team and you love you some Ray Lewis, and you know what I'm saying, you don't know what happened that day, was there a knife, like whatever, bro, listen, it is what it is. If that's what you want, you go for it. But I'm just letting you guys understand, don't spend the money. A lot of you guys spent 700K for Ray Lewis when he dropped day one. Why would you do that? Look at his price right now, and I told you guys that. This is why I tell you, you go ahead and you utilize your power passes to the best of your ability. You save that coin. Afterwards, if there's another card that comes out and then you want to get rid of the card, like a Ray Lewis, and you had a power pass on him, you could take the power pass off and buy him for a lot less, but you had him for free to kind of utilize, his, what he was when he was there. Just don't play games with it. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start doing that, now you start losing. The game is not fun. This is the one thing I can tell you. The game is not fun when you start losing currency on a regular basis. Everything becomes ridiculous. It's just like, okay, bro, nothing is fun no more. You don't want to get to that point. So this is what I'll urge you guys to do. Why do they have Dion at 704 right here? Are they serious? Who's doing that? Like, bro, we're going to have to go check that just to make sure. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Look, no, we're 779. Yeah, people are just putting up cards for whatever. They don't even care anymore. So that's something that I wanted to make sure you guys understood, and that it's very, very clear. Yeah, there's some 97s like a Michael Thomas honors. Like, they got honors cards that you would probably want to look at. Okay, Stephon Gilmore. But when you look at his card, right, and you see that 92 speed, and you see like, all right, he got 99 man coverage, whatever. It don't matter. We got Denzel Ward, and he chems up to that. He chems up to a 99 man, right? He goes to a 99 speed, 99 excel, all this kind of 99s with the 99, bruh. Like, listen, we don't need to go out of our way to overspend. But if you feel that Gilmore is worth it, then you use your pass on him. But I can't guarantee you that when you go back to get rid of him, if something else comes out, that you're not going to lose. But that's your decision to make. I'm just giving you guys the insight about what we should be doing together as a unit to make sure that none of us lose. Now, Deion Sanders' price is nowhere near 704. So just to make sure everybody understands that, we're going to go over here and we're going to take a look at it real quick. Bro, it's supposed to be, okay, let me put more for his last name. So that way, is it good there? Okay, that's his real price. So look, I told you I paid like $398 or some kind of stupidness for him to get the 97 overall power pass back from him, because once we got him the first, day one instantly, he was at 700K plus, right? Look at his price now. When everything is removed from the store and all the re-rolls and all the stupidness that's there, it'll probably level out at about 450. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna go crazy, even though I think realistically, he's a really, really good corner, but in this game, you know that we need hit power. We need a lot of other things. Like, that's why Night Train Lane is still like a top corner, but he's still really good. That price is ridiculous for what he offers, because most of the things that he doesn't need a physical chem to have 99 agility, 99 excel, 99 speed. Like, it's wild and ridiculous what this guy is. But again, his price is really, really low. So we paid the $398, whatever it was, right? Took the power pass off, unlocked another one. Now, most of you guys that are around the same time that I am with the daily objectives, that's been following the channel for a while since the beginning of Madden 20, a lot of you guys are going to have 297 overall power passes just like I do. Like I said, for those of you guys that don't, I'm going to need all you guys to grind to MUT level 90, get your one, and then you're going to be able to work it as well the way we're doing it, based on the new players that come out. because I will let you know the players are worth it. That the players that are worth it. If a player is garbage, the dude's trash, bro. We done. We're not looking for anything spectacular. We're looking for specific players that are going to make plays the way we want them to make it. If they can't do it, we don't need them. That's what you guys have to understand. If these players cannot make plays, we do not need them. And it's very, very simple. And you guys have to learn that. The sooner you learn that, the better we're going to be, all of us together. Because then the prices of those trash cards, people will be able to go back and get them and use it as training. Like 234.96, that's pretty good training. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the cards that are out right now, to be honest, are hot garbage. So we have to be able to evaluate what we're going to use whatever we have on, and then get rid of the other things, so that way we control the market. You see what I'm saying? Like, when we know a player is good, we'll make sure that that player stays at a certain rate. Like, for instance, Calvin Johnson, right? I've seen that guy's price so low. Okay, I'm going to go N and then John. Just the last part of his name, and then go. All right, so look, he's at 300K, right? This guy right here is actually a really good card if you power him up. So if you were like me and you went and got him day one when he was like, very, very, a little bit more higher, he's like 600K, whatever, and you put the power up pass on him, you should be able to go and take that power up pass back and do something else with it. You know what I'm saying? Because 300K for this card, we're not getting rid of him. Dude goes to a 99 speed instantly. So we're not going to get rid of him. But that was something that we made sure we didn't overinvest in and spend the actual coin, and we utilized our power up pass for that. Now we got him back for so cheap, and then we put it on other players that were going for more. I don't know if I have the last couple sales that I have. I don't know how often EA updates my stuff, but let's see. Do we have anything? Okay, so we sold all these guys recently. Okay, we sold that guy for 319. That dude was garbage. All right, so we don't even have the fact that oh, wait a minute. I bought the Calvin, right? So he should be where we bought him. You should be able to see what I bought. All right, so yeah, 316, and I bought this. Oh, I thought it was 398. We bought him for 379. That's even better. So we saved even more. You see what I'm saying? So looking at that the way that it is, that's how you counteract and you understand the way the game goes. And then you make it your business to not lose. All right? That's the whole objective. What are we losing? What are we gaining? So we were able to buy those cards back, and then we got the 97. We got 297 overall power passes, and then we made some coin because we would use the Patrick Willis, and then the other 96 honors card we put on Joey Bosa, who's absolutely been playing like a god since he's been in the lineup. So, these are the ways that we do it, and then we play weekend league. You do what you have to do some head-to-head, and you accumulate your coins like that. Just don't make the mistake of thinking that a card that you really, really want is good just because you think he's good. It has to go based on the value and how he performs in the game. Because if the dude is garbage in the game, it doesn't matter that you love him. You see what I'm saying? Like, some of you guys are fans of whatever player. Go with the players that work for your actual team. Like that's what it's about. Don't worry about, I love Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis is still the third linebacker here. Like, I'm not, what I'm saying? We're not going crazy about that. That doesn't make any sense. Why would we overdo it and pay what we don't have to? We're not doing that here. So that's what I need you guys to understand. So now, as we build forward, we're sitting with 297 overall power passes, waiting for whatever Ultimate Legends come, and we're gonna be like, oh, okay. Oh, you want 700, 800K for that on day one? Power up pass. You see what I'm saying? But free, we're done. Price goes down. We figure out what we're doing at that point. We've already made money off the card by winning games because we had it as soon as it dropped. Go back, buy it back, make the coins back. Very, very simple. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. I got so much more content coming for you soon. Definitely check out GmiasWorld Podcast, GmiasWorld Gaming on YouTube, also GmiasWorld on Twitch. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.